And I don't know about all of you watching. I could use a nice sunny.
His numbers won't change a whole lot. He's sensational talent.
PJ Washington back after PJ and Alyssa with the birth of their newest assist per game.
You realize they had 32 assists?
Yes.
The game against Boston, that's phenomenal.
Well, we'll have more on that Boston game as the night goes on. Here's a corner three that's good. And Şengün got to the body and then a block shot.
Şengün is so talented.
Down the lane, PJ Slim. Davis snares the rebound.
Man, those two guys together when it comes to blocking shots.
A lot of size.
Here's Klay Thompson on the move, uses the glass and
he's patient off the window.
Jalen Green averaging over 21 points per game to lead the Rockets. And then you got Şengün, who averages 19 a game on the pull-up, but no good. Dillon Brooks with a rebound. Houston comes into the game 32-19. Their most recent game, a 13-point loss to Minnesota.
Try and keep him in front. He can shoot it, but he's more of a streak shooter.
Thompson is a good defender, but there's certainly a mouse in the house situation here. Off into the waiting arms of Davis for a defensive rebound. Davis on the post-up, this time Eason, another good defender. Davis score. Dallas in front by 5. Impactful performance so far for Anthony Davis. Thompson gambled going after it, and to the basket, Dallas heads the other direction. Mavericks have lost 108-102 and 110-99 in 2 games against the Houston Rockets this year. 4-3, challenged by Şengün.
He doesn't have to talk about it. That's what our job is. But he can flat play.
Jalen Green for 3. Ooh. Several minutes per game and stretches per game as well.
I understand 4 versus 5. When you put a talent like Anthony Davis to year 4, he's going to be dominant as a player. And he made all pro playing the 5.
Down the lane, Whitmore. 2 freebies for 7 of 10 for the floor, 22 against Boston on Thursday night. 7 minutes gone by. Mavericks up by 8. In
5 that can lead you up the court. It's remarkable.
Naji Marshall has come in. Davis screens. Marshall bisects the lane on the drive and defended well again. And then Davis saves the ball and bounds. Man, what is happening? Dallas running the floor. Marshall scores again. January the 28th. His last full game before that, because he only played 10 minutes in that particular game. But his last full game before that, January 27th against Charlotte.
It's nothing like a motivated superstar. And that's what you're getting with this guy right here.
Nice little face.
Take Adams out on the perimeter.
What a play. Xavier Marshall, Dinwiddie up ahead. Exum, Christie runs to the corner. He's free for 3. Yes, sir. And Steven Adams.
If he'd gotten that Statue of Liberty scoop to drop.
I mean, that is the most giant of giant killers.
About Whitmore.
Yep. Reed Shepherd is in the game for Houston. He's been in the rotation as of late. Drive here by Klay Thompson. Score.
Yeah, Brooklyn beat Houston twice.
Yes, they did. Şengün missed 3 games in a row before playing in the last 2. They leave Thompson open for 3. Puts it down, spins, shoots, and the rebound flies over Irving, who did have inside position. But the rebound caroms out to Reed Shepherd. He brings it up the floor and hits it. Now the Mavs have led by as many as 16. Screen Davis. Drive Klay. Inside, Thompson with a
finished in the paint.
Down the lane,
Get it out.
Thompson. Defense went to him, so he goes to Dinwiddie. To force something up, Kyrie Irving with an offensive rebound. Klay Thompson bluffs the 3, leaves his feet, finds PJ. Offensive rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis, by the way, does have his first half double-double. Just secured his 10th rebound. They double Kyrie across the floor on a bounce pass. That right there was one. Shepherd, no. 10-1 Dallas run, and they have their biggest lead of the game. Drive Kyrie. Wow, thunderous finish. Your things, and you got to go focus in the next place. I mean, you know the life that everybody that's been involved in that trade has had to do and focus on this week. What is your perspective on how you had to?
So right off the bat, Mark, you want to get him as comfortable as you can, and he looks pretty darn comfortable, and he wasn't able to put it down.
It's Jalen Green with a very quick
on the team. All of that plays into being traded and finding your comfort as a player. To Leslie's point, going on with this Maverick team, Nico knew both of those guys.
Here's a three-pointer for Davis on the money. Washington, and strong enough to wrestle the rebound away, but he's limping a little bit. Here's Kyrie Irving.
Nice pass.
Exum spots up in the corner. He's going to drive it and take it to up by 20. Şengün blocked by Davis. Ball out of bounds. It's off. Thompson, ball into Şengün. Standstill jumper for Şengün.
This is going up in about 5 seconds.
Green lobbing, and picks it up. They could go 2 for 1. Houston able to slow that down. A launch by Max Christie. Bullseye.
Man. He is making threes as the Dallas Mavericks.
Made threes in 3 games with Dallas. Green to Şengün, and another. This Mavericks starting lineup would look like healthy, and then they made it a half and PJ got hurt, and that is most unfortunate. And to Klay Thompson had a lot of success going to the basket today. He goes under the
Play starting to look. Needs to continue to build on that game from last Thursday.
Thompson's third. Thompson. He and Jalen Green are the only double-figure scorers today for the Rockets. Green 16, Thompson 14. Max Christie starting the third quarter. Step back block shot, that is, for Daniel Gafford.
He's had 4 or 5 blocks recently.
Şengün, elbow J.
With Adams and Şengün.
Spin dribble and way up there for Jalen Green. No good. Tip out rebound, though, by Steven Adams. And now Dillon Brooks, corner 3, got it.
Back on track.
Driving is Steven Adams, going to Şengün. Şengün, pirouettes, finishes, further.
Awesome defense by the Rockets.
Exum closes down Dillon Brooks for 3. Şengün, unable to finish inside. Brooks to the outlet. Up ahead to Jalen Green. Euro steps to the basket and it falls in. It's absolutely impacted things. Here's a hook shot by Şengün.
I think you have to double him sometimes and force him to pass it out and go around the perimeter.
Exum. Gave it up to Davis. AD drills a piece. It is at the scorers table. We'll see how they switch it up. He's going to need to help Exum. Moves it to Green. Now it's Brooks. Cut off by Dinwiddie. Down to 3 to shoot. Long 2. Go in front right there. Marshall arriving. Got it back from Dinwiddie. And a steady. Under 4 to play third quarter. Mavs up by 5. Marshall. Rinse and repeat.
Really defend.
And he is defending Kyrie.
The point lead, they miss, and then things start going back the other way.
Sure.
You mentioned that Dillon.
Team is going to be better. They have so many guys, to your point, that can do a lot off the bounce.
Oh! 85% this year. 1 of 2. Third quarter in a very filled game for Dallas today.
Just mentioned sorry, Harp, the 7 assists for Anthony Davis.
Oh!
He will get 3 more assists. It'll be his 4th career triple-double, which that would be quite the debut.
A rising fire by Dinwiddie and around. Long into Şengün. Tari Eason, 3-pointer. Boomerangs right back to him, takes it 2. Kyrie is back in. Gafford is back in. Kyrie on the drive. Splits through the defense. A catch and shoot. Christie! Still now. Holiday is in.
I forced it out of Green's hand this possession.
Screen Şengün. Green the attack, the lob, and guided home by Isita Thompson. Ball out to Aaron Holiday. A 3-pointer is off target. Adams going after the ball. Here, we'll get to that in a minute. Here's a layup by Holiday. So Adams. Gafford pops up top. Holiday defending Kyrie in the triple threat, now puts it down with the lovely left. Mavericks trying to sort this out, and they got to go now. A drive by Dinwiddie, way up off the rim. Gafford with the rebound. Is swept away for the time being for Gafford.
Yes, that's the key to all of it.
Thompson got it. Fifth foul being taken off the ledger for Gafford.
Definitely that.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when we get Anthony Davis news, we'll let you know. Drive, pull up, flipped up, in. 18 remaining. The advantage for Dallas is 10. They have led by as many as 21. Houston got all the way back to within 2 in the third. Big turnover committed by Houston. It's a low turnover game. They have 8. Mavericks only have 4.
Nice find.
Marshall hoisting a 3 and hitting one. At it, of course, but it's a 9-point lead for the Mavs. Şengün with Marshall defending, gonna back him down and go to the lefty hook. Getting down in a stance, Christie. Gonna try to go over the top of the screen, but it's Green driving. Adams follows it home after the...
To block him out.
Another drive by Christie. Inside, Brooks blocks it. Gafford keeps it alive. Finds Najee Marshall. The attack by Marshall. He lays it in.
He did too.
Need a stop. Şengün, big screen. Could have been an offensive foul. Free throw line jumper, Jalen Green. He's up to 12. Love the decision.
You took the words out of her mouth.
Kyrie waiting for support. A drive, a kick. Max Christie organized to shoot it. Into Şengün. Şengün. And he flips it up and it falls. Played a year at Michigan State. Recruit nationally coming out of high school. 21. That officially was not recorded as a block shot, but it was a great challenge. It's 18.
Three of them with the Mavs.
You know what he knows how to...
Here in the final minute of the game, it is on the stat sheet with a defensive rebound.
Fans.
Great atmosphere today.
Great atmosphere today.